The Alabama High School Athletic Association's long-standing effort to control recruiting and ensure fair play across the state may have taken a dramatic turn Thursday afternoon. Governor Kay Ivey and Speaker of the House Nathaniel Ledbetter are seeking an injunction against the AHSAA that would force the association to allow student athletes who accept CHOOSE Act funds to play immediately at private schools. For decades, AHSAA rules have stated that any student transferring to a member school and receiving financial aid must sit out 1 year before becoming eligible. The CHOOSE Act now provides Alabama families with up to $7,000 for private school tuition. About 23,000 students enrolled in the program this year, according to AL.com. Naturally, opinions are flying. Politicians, parents, coaches, and principals all have their say. My own opinion hasn't changed over the years. It's pretty simple. The government should let the Alabama High School Athletic Association enforce the rules created by its own membership. The staff at AHSAA headquarters in Montgomery don't make the rules in isolation. Executive Director Heath Harmon, just like his predecessors Alvin Briggs, Steve Savarez, and Dan Washburn, doesn't set the rules. His job is to enforce what schools across Alabama have voted on as being in the best interests of all students. These eligibility rules aren't new. They exist to prevent the type of free agency chaos we're now seeing in college sports. The real issue lies in the interpretation of the CHOOSE Act. In a statement released Thursday, Governor Ivey and Speaker of the House Nathaniel Ledbetter said the law clearly ensures student athletes' eligibility will not be affected. The AHSAA, however, argued the opposite, that its eligibility rules are explicitly protected. Both positions cannot be true at the same time. Rep. Danny Garrett, R. Trussville, told AL.com that lawmakers never intended to create a loophole. We specifically wrote into the law that CHOOSE funds would not affect eligibility. AHSAA incorrectly added that qualifier into their rules. That was never our intent. This entire controversy could have been avoided if lawmakers had used precise language stating that CHOOSE Act recipients would be immediately eligible to play at any school, public or private, governed by the AHSAA, the Alabama Independent School Association, or any other high school sports body in the state. I wouldn't agree with such a law, and I'm sure the AHSAA Central Board wouldn't either, but at least it would have been clear. And one more important point. If changes are to be made, let the adults settle it next spring for the 2026-27 school year, not 3 weeks into the current season. Unfortunately, we may already be past that point. The good news, high school football is still being played tonight. Maybe it's time we focus on the kids who have trained in 100-degree heat, built bonds with their teammates, and earned their moment in the spotlight. Thought for the week: rejoice always, pray without ceasing, in everything give thanks, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. Ben Thomas is the high school sports managing producer at AL.com and has been named one of the 50 legends of the Alabama Sports Writers Association.